adults is $50. Underage is $25, and that's for age 16. Tickets are available. Please contact the Witness Project 203-367-4432 as soon as possible. Alrighty, and there's going to be a bus trip to for North Carolina, Thursday, August 11, 2011, 12 o'clock midnight sharp. His Chapel, Unified Free Will Baptist Church, where that's where we'll be leaving. The trip is $150 per person. $75 is non-refundable, due by June 30th, which you probably have a little bit more time to do that. For more information, you can contact Ms. Gwen 203-469-8311 as soon as possible. I'm excited about what's going on here on our station. We are doing great things, and we're taking it by storm. What I want all of you out there in Radio Land, and thanks a lot, Malachi, for mocking me. So, what I want you to do is call the station 203-367-4395. Call the station. Call in to give a shout out. If you know someone that you like to shout out, you guys have anyone you like to shout out?
I like to shout out my parents, Pastor and co-pastor Jonathan and Janice Welfare, again of New Creation Ministries, being a PK, and also
PK in the house. We all PKs all the way.
That's a whole struggle.
Right. You know what? That should be another topic for us. Because the struggle. Yes,
they don't know.
They don't understand. They don't understand. You know what?
And then being a chosen, not just no regular PK.
Right.
Being chosen like God.
And then you know the stigma of just being perfect.
Right.
You want to be perfect. I mean, not saying that we're gonna certain image.
Yes.
You know what?
And then being a teenager going through your own.
At the end of the day, just being a PK makes you want to do what you're not supposed to do. And if people think, oh, PKs are bad. It's not that we're bad. It's just that because there's so much darn pressure on us, we end up just wanting to experience life because we're so sheltered at church almost 6 days out of the week.
Say it. I mean, I remember.
Once I was a teenager, I was like, peace out, lady. I'm gone. I'm doing what I want to do.
Like when coming into church, we was there when the church doors opened to when the church doors closed.
Back in the day, church was not just 2 or 3 hours. It was about 5 or 10 hours.
Yes.
I feel nobody.
And then don't let it be a revival. Don't let it be a revival.
Like 2-1, maybe.
What?
Oh, hey, where was you raised at?
I was raised in Bridgeport.
But what church was you raised at?
English Chapel, Cathedral of Miracles. Alright, okay. Now, Unified Free Will, let's put it Baptist.
Right.
Alright, I'm telling you, church never ended.
Right.
But I mean,
Baptist never ended.
No. Never ended.
I go to New School Baptist. You on time. you start letting me out by like 12:30.
For real. So maybe we'll talk about that at another time. You know, the struggle of children being PKs. No, trust me, you guys are more than welcome here in our show. Because this is what we're looking for. We're looking for young people with with life. Not saying that other young people don't have life, but we need those to be the example.
Right, amen.
We need them to be the example. Malachi's starting to forget. And we need, to stand up and to be a leader. It requires a lot. It requires us to, put some certain things to the side and just really say, for God I live and for God I die.
And it's a struggle because just living for God is a struggle in itself, because not even being a teenager, not even being a PK, but just understand that God is your source of life, and understanding that without God you are nothing, and then understanding that without God you are nothing. He's your source of life, and then you have to act right, and you want to just act amok, and you can't. So.
I think we all have to be PK.
Wait, hold on. Look, we got prodigal son experience. Go away, come back. And some young people always forget, okay, well, if I go away, does it mean that I have to leave my mother and father's house? No, you can leave them spiritually. You can not always be spiritually minded, and you become a prodigal son to the king.
Right.
Prodigal son and daughter. So you don't have to get up and go sell everything that you got and go move to another place. But mentally, you can just really say, God, I'm done. I have nothing else but you. But how many know that when God has you in the palm of his hand, that's it. You can't go to the right. You can't go to the left. You're stuck.
And I was saying that on Sunday, too, on the youth service when I preached one time. I said that we're like a dog. I have a little puppy. And we're like a dog, and we are on a leash. And God will let us go but so far. But when it's time for us to come back home, He will yank that sucker right back. Right back. And it's the thing about it is like we we thinking that we are able to do everything and do anything that we want to do, and that we have to understand that God's only let us to go out there because He's a gentleman. He's not going to be rude and say, look, you better come and stay here.
That's a good thing about being in his favor. Like, when God has a calling over your life, there's so much that He's going to allow to happen to you or to do. The majority of the time, He wants you to have that testimony. He wants you to have those struggles, because you cannot get nothing great without working for it.
Exactly.
And at the end of the day, in my situation, I was in church. I never stopped going to church. Oh no, I was in church shouting, singing praise and worship. But at my weekends, my night times, I was doing whatever the heck I wanted to do. And at the end of the day, God protected me, because some of the situations I could have been dead from coming home from the club late at night, not having no sleep. You know what I mean? Things like that. I was driving. God protects His own. I've seen so many of my friends got in accidents. So many of my friends are gone now today because of the choices that they made. But when God has something for you, and He has something for your future, and He wants you to help build His kingdom, He watches over you, and it adds on to being a preacher's
kid. The sheep hear His voice.
What?
Sheep hear His voice. Well, guys, we're getting ready to go off. And I'm excited about the future for our young people. I really am. And we're going to work with some other youth departments and get our young people on the road. And just, start with 2 or 3 and just blow it out. And, we're going to take over Bridgeport. My theme is young people taking over Bridgeport, and we're going to take over. So say goodbye, y'all.
Bye, y'all.
Bye, and we will see you hopefully next Tuesday. So stay tuned. Peace. We love you. This is Ain't No Stoppin' Now, because our youth is on the move. So we'll practice that later. All right. Bye, guys. Thank you, and we'll see you next week. That was fun.
Thank you for tuning in on YouTube. Everyone say bye, y'all.
Bye.
Yeah.
I was the same thing.
Yeah, you are?